Y equals mx plus b. Okay, that's called the slope-intercept form because the m is the slope and the b is the y-intercept. So we need to find the slope and the y-intercept to have the equation. So on number 1, they give us a point that the line's supposed to go through, and they give us the slope. Slope is 4. You guys remember doing these problems? Basically, all of them had a slope and a point that the line went through. But sometimes they would say, here's the point that the line goes through, and it's got to be parallel to this line. Well, if it's parallel to this line, what slope do we use? The same one. So we use the slope of 3, and then we use this point and we plug stuff in. Or if they said, what if they said it's perpendicular to this line? Right. The perpendicular slope is the opposite reciprocal. So you use negative 1/3 for the slope, and then the point that they give you. So basically, you have a point and a slope, and you just plug stuff in. We got to find the b value. How do I find the b value? Okay, yeah. Plug everything in. Negative 1 is the x value, right? Positive 1 is the y value on this one, and 4 is the slope. So if I plug those in,
So x is on the left and y is on the right. Oh no, it's the other way around.
okay, so we have 4 times negative 1 is negative 4. And how do I solve that for b? Plus 4. So I got b equals 5. And what's the final answer?
Y equals 4x plus 5.
Oh, I know where I went wrong.
All right, any questions on that?
No.
All right, let's keep rolling then. Number 3, same deal. So y equals mx plus b. And we got 2, negative 2, and negative 5, 6 is the slope. So I'm going to put that there, that there, that there. Negative 2. Yeah, I guess you might want a calculator on this one, huh? So the 2 is like 2 over 1, so it kind of cancels out when you multiply. So it's negative 5/3, which is negative 1 2/3. How do I get rid of negative 1 2/3? You could add 1 2/3. You could also add 5/3, okay? 5/3 is the same thing as that. Okay, so I got the slope, which they told me was negative 5, 6. And I got the y-intercept, the b value is negative 1/3. Then, through negative 1, negative 2, slope is 3/2. So y equals mx plus b. Times negative 1 is negative 3/2. You guys know what 3/2 is a mixed number?
Negative 1.
1.5. So I'm gonna add 1.5. Since I'm doing this by hand, -2 plus 1.5. Negative. So we got the slope is 3/2, and the y-intercept is -1/2.
I'm really nervous. Wait, is this due Monday or?
Yep. Okay, number 7. Write the slope-intercept form of the equation of the line. So to write slope-intercept form, we need the slope, we need the intercept, the y-intercept. So on number 7, if you look carefully, it looks like it's crossing at -4, -2. Like there's a point on the line at -4, -2, left 4, down 2. There also looks like there's a point on the line at 0, -3. So from between those 2 points, what is the rise?
Down.
Hmm?
3. 1. 2.
It's going to the list.
I'm so confused.
Hmm?
What's going
Okay, if you're going from left to right, the rise is a fall, right? So the rise is -1. What is the run from that point to the other? 4. So the rise over the run. The slope is -1/4. So y equals -1/4 x. What else do I need? What goes out here? Y-intercept. What's the y-intercept? -3. Crosses the y-axis at -3. Number 9, graph. Okay, where do we start the graph out? Start it down at 4. So go down 4, put a dot. Where do we go from there?
We go up 9.
Yes. Rise 9, run 2. Up 9, then which direction?
And then up, and then right 2.
Up 9, right 2. Put a dot. Draw the line.
This is fun. I like this a lot.
Where do we start out number 11 at?
-1.
Start down 1, put a dot. Where you go from there?
Up 2, right 3.
Up to right 3. Or you could go backwards down to left 3. On 10 and 12, what's different about their slopes? They're negative. What do we do with negative slopes? Like on 10, how do we use the -2/5 slope?
We go down to
Down to what?
left, right
No,
5.
right 5.
Yeah.
You can only do, one of them can be negative, only one can be negative at a time. So it's down to right 5. Line should be falling from left to right. All right, number 19. This is kind of like one of the pages from yesterday. Says, find the measure of the angle in bold. Okay, it doesn't ask for the types of angles, but what type of angles are those? Same side interior. What do we know about same side interior?
They add a 180.
They add up to 180. They're supplementary. So x, x plus 75 plus x plus 117 equals 180. All right. Willow, what should we do from here?
Put the x's together.
75 plus 117 is, I believe that's 192. So now we got a basic problem. Alright, is X the answer? No, they wanted the angle. So how do I find the angle? Plug it in. X plus 75. So negative 6 plus 75. 69 degrees. I guess maybe I shouldn't have circled the X. Alright. 21. The directions keep changing, so you gotta keep on your toes here. Find the value of X that makes the lines parallel. What has to be true about those angles for the lines to be parallel?
Same.
They have to be, no, those angles on what? Okay, no.
Add up to 180.
Yes, 21, what kind of angles are those? Same side interior. What needs to be true for those to be parallel?
Add up to 180.
They have to be supplementary, just like 19. So 19, it said the lines are parallel, find X. 21 is saying find X to make the lines parallel. Basically, it's the same thing though. They have to add up to 180. So we're just finding X this time, not the angle also. So they have to add up to 180. Shannon, what should we do first? Okay, you could minus 120. You could put these two together, but it's gonna come out the same amount of work either way. 7x minus 3 equals 60, and we're at a basic problem. Oh boy. Is that the answer? Yes. Thought I was gonna fool you and get you to say no. Also, hope you say yeah weird.
Oh, okay.
Weirdly. Are you quoting a TikTok? Yes, you are.
Sorry.
Discussion.
Anytime you guys say something weird, I just assume it's a TikTok.
Isa. What?
Just wind it up a TikTok.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought. You're rude to me. You're rude to me.
All right.
Why do women exist?
God said it's not good for man to be alone. You need a helper.
But like, this person's not good. This person's not.
Why would I want to help you?
I know. I don't know why you would. That's why you should put you away. Put you away in a drawer. Never accessible. You'll never get found. Just like the bodies in the basement.
Shannon, what if God told you gotta help Grant?
Then I'll think about it. I'll think about it.
It needs a miracle audible voice from God for that time. Okay, 23. Identify as either alternate exterior angles. Okay, they wrote the directions weird. But basically it's like yesterday's. We gotta find the angle and then say like what kind of angles they are. So what is 23, Grant?
Alternate exterior 62 degrees.
Yes, alternate exterior angles, because they're on alternate sides of the transversal, they are exterior to the parallel lines. That's a little yucky. No, that's fine. And 62 degrees.
It's 12 because 11 times 12 is 132. 132 minus 7 is 125.
Alright.
See, I just did maths.
On 25, it says just solve for x. Anna, how could we set 25 up?
14 x minus 2.
Are they the same angle or are they supplementary angles? They're the same. So it's just equal.
What happened?
Yeah.
Wait, when did you leave? Leave 6. Why was he that? What, and then you got COVID?
Did you go to
When did you get what?
You have COVID? Where'd you go?
Oh, I think he's testing for COVID. No cap. Cappuccino, as my grandma would say. No cap, no fish.
I doubt your grandma actually says all this.
You never know.
He usually says, as my grandma would say, and then he says she's dead.
She is dead. I mean, one
Maybe
of
it's
them is
like
dead.
famous quotes.
Famous
This
quotes
is
by
just
my
how it
grandma.
goes.
She's dead. I'm in heaven, man. Yo, it's my grandma.
Alright. Oopsie. Is this the right page?
What? Yes.
Oh, I got the wrong one.
That's what the grandma says. After
No,
This is yesterday.
Oh, you know what to do? You know girls. I know.
Alright, where were we at? I lost my place. Oh, solving 25.
Do you ever think about it whenever you breathe?
Alright, how many times does 14 go into 112?
12.
Is it 8?
Yeah. My
Sounds
brain
right.
just farted. Reach for the brain part. You know, when you're. You know.
Okay, number 27. Okay, 27 says find the measure of the angle indicated in bold. So, Grant. Olivia, how do we set up 27?
14 x plus 4 would be equals 13 x plus 3.
Do they look the same or not? They do look the same, yes. They are alternate exterior angles, which means they're supposed to be the same. Alright, now time for algebra skills. Olivia, what do we do?
Oh, you can put the 14 and 13 together.
How?
Plus subtracting.
Yeah. Yeah, since they're on different sides, we want to get rid of them on one side. Minus 13x.
It wasn't me.
So we got x is 9. Is that the answer?
No.
No, they asked for the angle. Now both of these angles happen to be the exact same, so it doesn't really matter where
Should
you
do the top
put
one
it
because it's
in.
more fun.
But 14 times 9 plus 4 is
It's like,
It's
it's a big number.
138,
Wait, didn't we just do that?
130 even.
Wait.
We're almost done.
Guys, have you ever played Fortnite by the way?
Okay, number 29, find the measure of the indicated angle that makes lines parallel. So kind of more the same. So, Issa, what angle would that have to be?
It's
It's taking way too long. 83.
Good job, Ethan. I'm so hard.
You pressured me.
Okay, 31.
Guys, I found a piece.
Identify each pair of angles corresponding alternate interior, exterior, same side, interior. Okay, angle Y and angle X are what, Eli? What kind of angles? Corresponding.
Let's go.
They drew a lot of extra lines to kind of, throw you off there. Probably need to practice these more actually, but yeah, those are corresponding angles. They're in the same upper left corner. Shelby, you know what kind of angles 33 X and Y are?
Alternate exterior.
Yes, alternate exterior. They're on alternate sides of that horizontal line. They're exterior, they're outside of those slanted line, the diagonal line.
Skadoosh.
Is that a thing from Kung Fu Panda?
Yes.
Yes.
Beautiful.
Skadoosh. Look at him, he's dead.
Okay, and then guys, what is the angle on, just says find the missing angle. What's the angle on 35?
88.
88.
Congratulations.
Corresponding.
Whoa.
Okay, finish this. If you need to correct the one we graded, you can do that.
Thank you.
Actually, might want to correct first. Make sure you get that done. Because I do want that turned in today.
Okay, what if we can't get it turned in today? Like, if it's too long?
Well, I need to make sure I don't put a 0 in the grade book.
Okay, so you just show it to me before we...
You have plenty. You have like 15 minutes. You can get it done.
Wait, yeah, I'm gonna try to do it. I'm not sure my capabilities.